Would it be too much of a stretch to read this postponement as a victory of sorts for Najib Razak?
Yes, good afternoon. I think it is really a victory of sorts for Najib and his legal team. I think they wanted a postponement all along, and I think the recent new charges given by the AG gave them the legal excuse to allow them to push the trial to a later date. Now, having said that, I think part of the reasons why they wanted it to be pushed is because people often forget there are a lot of other cases coming up this month. For example, the case of Rosmah, the wife, is due for mention in a few days' time. A few other UMNO leaders are also being charged later this month. So they're trying to delay Najib's trial as long as possible because obviously his is the most important one, and some of the findings from his trial may spill over to the other trials.
Objectively, James, do you think former Prime Minister Najib Razak is being accorded due legal process?
Yes, I think if you look at the case carefully, this case strictly deals with the money that was transferred from LLC illegally to his personal account. So that is the main charge. So when you talk about this case, nothing about this case is political. It all relates to this one MDB subsidiary called SRC International. So it's really more or less really dealing with financial issues rather than any political issues. So I don't doubt very much that this trial will be quite fair because the Malaysian institutions has been reformed. And I think with the new AG, he has to be very, very careful about how he proceeds with this trial.
What's interesting, James, is that in the meantime, Najib seems to be trying to win hearts and minds in the court of Malaysian public opinion. How successful do you think he's going to be?
Well, if you look at his social media profile is the top social media profile among all the opposition leaders. Now, part of the reason why he has such a large social media profile is because the current acting UMNO leader and the leader of PAS, the main Islamic party, really do not believe in the social media. So they have very weak social media compared to his. Najib, on the other hand, truly believes in the power of social media. So he's very active in all the social media mediums. Now, having said that, we also know that very often your followers on social media and the likes you get on social media does not necessarily mean that you can translate that into broad political support in the real world. And also, I suspect that once the trial gets going, once people find out the amount of money involved, and also how the money was being misused, I suspect the political support will collapse after that.
James, you mentioned PAS there, and does it seem to you that the Najib camp and Najib himself are using what are divisive issues in Malaysia of race and religion to boost his own standing while undercutting that of the current government? Is that a potentially incendiary situation?
Well, I think for Najib himself, it's all about maintaining his personal brand. Obviously, I think he's planning for a comeback in the future. He's working on the assumption that even if he's found guilty and Pakatan Harapan turns out to be a one-term government, the next government, which is the UMNO PAS government, will probably arrange some sort of pardon for him. So I think at the end of the day, he still believes that he can make a political comeback.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.